Word. It's delay. Lagging. Thank you. I was like, is this like
Yes.
sensual music?
No, it gets better.
It gets
Kind
better.
of feels like it.
I'm just saying.
Judge, how you judge say we going corporate? We just corner boys with the corner office. Let's captain what Smith says.
It's a party.
This is like
It's a party when you show up.
it's like there's no bubble here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on Mike King here. I am here with the princesses in the building.
That's me.
On the Sothen. Alrighty, so this is part of Mike King Biz Radio Network, ESPN Richmond 106.1. That's where you see us up there. The Choice 105.3, as well as International Business Radio. That is there. Yeah, that's me. So you got 106, yes. Alrighty.
His new logo.
It is.
Did you guys keep his new logo?
Yes, it is a new logo. Anna Sothen is here. Swift Creek Living. She came. She's rocking the magazine.
I brought it.
You brought the magazine. She is
I'm learning.
world famous. She is. Yes, she is. She is our. She's a publisher.
I am a publisher.
You're a publisher.
Not a book publisher.
No.
People will ask me, well, what does publishing mean? So I am the publisher for a magazine.
You are a publisher
Yes.
for the magazine. You, ma'am, are the most interesting person in the world. Your posts are legendary, and they just
Yes.
and they just come out of clear blue.
They do.
Where did that come from?
So I ran into a lady one time who said, I know who you are. You're the daily question lady. So the fact that I'm known in Richmond as the daily
Absolutely.
question lady
Yes.
is slow.
All right, so Anna Sothen is here, and she doesn't roll solo. So
I
who
do
you
not.
bring with you?
I bring the best with. So
You
I
do?
have actually tell us who you are. What you do.
I am the regional director for Gather, and I run 4 Richmond locations.
Shout out to Kat.
Midlothian, Short Pump, Scott's Addition, and downtown Arts District area.
Awesome.
The downtown art, that's the cool hip kind of.
It's very, very
That's
cool
hip
vibe.
and chic. That's where
Yeah.
That's where you hang.
No, if it's cool and hip, that's not where.
Not like that.
The opposite of
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
we're
hang.
not-
Got
Okay.
it.
All right,
What do
so
you do at Gather?
yes.
So I basically maintain the region and I assist with our company and growth strategy. I have 2 managers that run each location, so I oversee them. We have a great team in Richmond,
And they are called
community managers.
community
And we
managers.
do have some extra special ones that are called lead community managers. So they're a little level up, experience, promotion. So,
Awesome. And what do you offer your clients at Gather?
so we offer a place for you to come and work and be productive, but also be part of a community.
It is.
Everybody wants that.
Yes.
You meet so many people and people in different companies that can help you and your business grow. And we have, companies that are small startups that flourish. We also have large national known companies that are with us. So it helps you in a multitude of ways.
I love it.
They do.
It's the feeling with Gather, regardless of the culture, regardless of which location that you're at,
Mhm.
it feels the same, even though they're
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Talk
every
a little
single
bit
one is
about the
different.
culture of Gather as a whole.
So we thrive with community. So it's different at Gather because you have teams, you have individuals. We are a team. We are a very small company, 22 people total, with all 7 locations included and our owners. And then you have companies that are one person running a small startup to a large national company that has 120 people that rotate in and out of the space. So it's very flexible. The culture is being productive and growing something that you believe in, that you're passionate about, that you care about, and watching it grow while you're in this productive space, but also getting to have that break and talk to somebody that you
Enjoy talking to.
enjoy talking to and want to be friends with and socialize with.
So when COVID hit, everybody was working from home, right? So like
Yes.
that was the big thing. So you guys have the work from home, but work in the office balance that I think is really unique.
Yes, it's different because if you work at home, you've got those distractions. You can see the chores that need to be
Oh, yeah.
done. Your cat is climbing on your computer, or your dog wants you to pet him, or your kids are home because they're not in school that day. So you have all these distractions that take you away from that time to focus on what you need to focus on and get your business off the ground or focus on the project you're working on. I gather you get that time and there are distractions, but they're positive distractions.
Right.
You want those distractions. You get to go at 4 o'clock and grab a beer in the kitchen.
They have beer on
Yeah,
tap.
You have beer
Yeah, they
and
do.
wine. Yeah.
And wine, and cookies and
There's
stuff like.
cookies every Wednesday at 3.
Oh, that's what they
Cookies
it was.
and
Yes.
People count these. Rick has a really high number and it's wrong, just an FYI. So don't go high.
He tried,
Yeah.
he tried the cheat code. He tried the cheat code. I don't know, is it working? I
No,
don't know.
no. The bad thing is I don't even know how many cookies are in here. My content coordinator does and my designer does.
I think I'm gonna win.
But I
Do
don't.
you win contests? Are you that person?
No.
Are you
I
not
do.
that person?
No, I'm not.
I win contests all the
You
time.
do?
I win all the
The
time.
last time I saw you won a fire
I
extinguisher.
won a fire extinguisher. And what did I win recently? Oh, I went to the WOW Collaborative and I won a book because I had a really good question. Imagine that.
Shocking.
And then they pulled my business card out of the thing and I won a like legit dart thing.
Dartboard?
Dartboard?
Dartboard.
Unlike that one?
No, it's like
It's a-
legit.
It's a real one.
But you also won member of the month with the chamber.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you
for the
did.
chamber.
So
So
I love it. So my husband says to me, he goes, "You're really great at winning
Stuff.
stuff."
you are.
Mike knows what was gonna come out of my mouth. He
Yeah.
said, "Can you win the lottery?" I can.
You really don't
Have
even
you
need the
tried?
big one.
I haven't.
Okay.
So there's the
You should.
there's the caveat.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
I won stuff all the time.
But you don't want to, you don't even have to win the big one.
No,
No, not even the big one.
I could just win multiple.
But more than
ones.
a $2 ticket.
That is
Yes.
true. You know what, with
That's
the
still
one
pretty
that
solid.
5,000 a week for life,
Yeah.
that's not a bad,
No.
it's not as sexy as 1 point whatever billion.
Yeah, but
But you kind of figure
it helps.
every week,
I'm gonna
five
be old.
G's rolled up
Yeah.
I'm gonna be old, so those 5 Gs a month.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a week.
Old is gonna be
And
really
your
good.
kids are looking at you like, yo, mom, yeah. Mom,
They
did
wanna keep me around longer.
did our check come in? What do you mean, our check? That's my check.
My check.
Yeah, that's how my grandkids looking at me now. Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to our sponsors and advertisers, which Anna shows in this one. Make sure you check them out and support them because I always say the microphone ain't free.
Free.
Plus, my grandkids need stuff.
Yes. Like
Yeah,
sneakers. And Christmas
yes,
is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas is here,
Yes.
and I don't like them Amazon people. I mean that truck is like, what are you at my house all the time?
Mhm.
But no, they're at the one next door. When the one like, what is this with this
And they're
Amazon?
not very efficient with their deliveries, but that's just,
No,
that's
that's-
neither here nor there.
But it's true. Okay, Anna, so then Good Creek Living. Let's talk about that.
Well, so this month we have the Bass family on there. Look at how cute this
That's a
family
handsome
is.
family.
It is a very handsome family. So Mandy is actually one of our sponsors as well. She is our counselor. She's our expert. So you're gonna be hearing from her about how to keep and maintain a mental healthy life. So yeah, and then we have, oh, my friend Jamie Kellum just joined us. So she is a spa owner. I just had a facial done from her.
No wonder you're
Oh, I saw
glowing.
your post about that.
Yes, yes, my face is
Facials are
breaking out
amazing.
from it, but she did an amazing job because, you know, when you're on camera, like this thing right here. I
That
hate
everyone
it,
has.
yes.
Everyone has it.
I know,
Why?
but it's, I mean, you have it, but do people have to point it out? I had somebody point it out to me. Well, honesty is the best.
You know, they're a bunch of
policy.
haters.
There's a rule for that. You just don't do that.
I mean, whatever, it's true though.
But Anna,
I
Everyone-
can't get mad if it's not
Did
true.
they
It's a-
have one?
yeah,
Okay.
right, so what are they
Why
shouting
not?
mine out for?
Yeah.
Well, they were sharing with me that maybe the angle wasn't the best.
And they know because they've been a victim. We've had that issue before.
Yes.
When you first came.
When I first
That
came,
was not a flat.
that was not a flattering. Well, you could,
But we
I
were-
mean,
we
no
were-
matter what I said, there were other things you were going to be staring at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
The girl.
The girls, the girls. So you just, you live, you learn.
Yes.
You do better the next time, right?
Yes.
Hopefully.
If you learn,
Hopefully,
you
if
might not learn. Some
There's some
people
people that have to repeat them.
So what's new and exciting over at Gather? What do you guys have going on?
Well, we are just focused on growing. So we mentioned COVID earlier. COVID really took us back, set us back. And it's taken us 2 years to get back to where we should be in a positive standing. And we are so appreciative for everybody that has helped us get there. So that's been our focus and our goal is building our community, building our culture, including for our staff and our team. And I think we're we're at that point now. So I'm very proud of us.
One of the parts I always give a shout out to the ownership of Gather. You guys are community minded, big time,
Always,
big time,
yes.
big time.
Yes.
Let's talk about what that means and to you guys as we're corporate wise at Gather.
Yeah, so we, again, love community. Something big we did recently actually is what we call a Gather gift guide. And this was our second one we've done.
I got to see it. I loved it.
How did you get it?
That was special.
Oh, that is
You want it?
like that. The Gather gift.
That's
You
such
want
a
to know
good
the
question.
secret knot?
Yeah, you gotta know the password. There's a secret code.
Okay.
On a nose.
Yes.
So
I don't even know how to get into the door.
So the Gather gift guide really helps us support small businesses in the Richmond community. Most of the people, the businesses that are in the guide are not Gather members. I think maybe 2 of them are.
Okay.
I've got 16 pages of companies that are in there this year, same as last year too. And it really just supports all the small businesses in Richmond that have gotten off their feet 10 years ago or 2 years ago and are trying to survive in our current climate. And that's one of my favorite things about us at Gather, because we want to support everyone and we want to be part of the community in a multitude of ways. And the gift guide was just one of our ways that we could do that and give back and also help people shop for Christmas.
Well, also on a personal note, I'd just like to thank Polly and Doug White for supporting my program. I mean, when people didn't know who I was, they took a flyer on me. So,
Aw.
Appreciate them for the things that they do and always being supportive of the program. How can we find you over at Gather?
Yes. So you can find us at workatgather.com. You can reach out to me anytime at gatherrva@workatgather.com. It's an email address for you. And then of course we're on Facebook, Gather RVA. We are on Instagram as well.
How long have you been at Gather?
About 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were there, you were there before the
I was
COVID
not.
thing?
No, I came just after, about 4 months after we built our 4th location, which was Midlothian.
Okay. All right, on the mic and Mike, like to thank you for coming. We have to take a break.
We do.
We have to take a break.
And then we're gonna come back with Rick Popio.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
you.
Thanks now. Take care.
No, I'm kidding.
You sound like my wife.
Hey, y'all.
You're used to that, right?
It's your host of one of my.
It's usually what we're used to.
Premier
It's like that.
radio program with her as part
this?
of my radio network.
Thank
which
you.
is in Richmond 106.1, stealing from 5 to 7 a.m. The Choice 105.3 every day from 2 to 3 p.m. as well as International Business Group Radio. That is Saturdays 10 a.m. Eastern. That's where you find us. That's where the game changers come and talk. One of my good Mike in this radio is the premier business radio in Central Virginia.
You have to dance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
All right, on the mic, Mike came back with the Princess Anna Sothen. She is here. She is here with us. Swift Creek Living is her claim to fame. No, that's one of them.
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 The
Yes.
many things that I do.
You
And
do
you're
it.
saying yes.
You are, yes, you.
Yes. Yes. Every time I turn around,
So,
I'm like,
so
you
if
wanna do
a
this?
guy can be a yes man. What is it? You've never heard somebody say a yes woman.
I've never heard you say
I've heard of
Never.
yes men a bunch of times.
Well, I mean, usually not usually, if you think about it, like everything was very much the masculine derivative.
Yes.
Probably up until.
Last week.
Right.
But I'm married. I never hear the word yes out of a woman.
You don't?
Or either, the other one that
Adam, you better say that you hear yes out of me all the time.
oh, really? You're. Okay. I just want-
Stop.
So,
Subject.
Quick, hurry.
there was a time I had a moment on the radio when I asked a question that was kind of, questionable.
Right.
And so, the station came to me and said, Mike, can we talk to you for a minute?
Oh,
I'm like, listen, I was in the Army for a long time and I've been married for 40 years. Nothing good follows. Can I talk to you for a moment?
yes,
Nothing. If you had good news to tell me, you just say it.
yes.
Now, I got the second, can we talk to you for a moment? Now I got to start thinking.
What did I do?
Exactly, because
What was the
clearly,
story behind it?
clearly, because I got to figure out an alibi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Can
I
we
still do that.
really?
Yeah, my mom says, hey, we need to talk. And I'm like, ooh, then the mind starts spinning.
Yeah.
Because
Because
have
you're
to
trying
come
to
up with
figure out
reasons
all
why
of the
I did
things
it.
what mom would get upset about, like, what, did
And
I?
you don't want to be the one to spill the beans first, because she'd be like,
It-
oh. you
I didn't
did
know about
this," and you're
that
like,
thing.
"Oh."
All right, so on the mic is Mike, this is therapy session, I'm Sothen is here.
We do
Swift
all
Creek-
the things here.
Swift Creek Living, alrighty, so, we have your second partner here today, so explain to people, when we talk about, these are not advertisers in
They're
your
not.
publication.
I'm actually, I'm gonna put Rick on the spot.
Okay, there you go.
So Rick, you sponsor the magazine.
Yes.
Why do you do that?
Did I tell you I love sponsors? We know we always have that conversation.
I think my back to you, I'm
I
sorry.
we love sponsors.
We do love
we
sponsors
do.
because that's what helps
You do what we do.
do what we do.
Yes.
But two, they're not sponsoring us, they're sponsoring our communities that we're supporting.
And so we always say, Hannah, you're some great advertisers in the magazine.
Yeah.
And you say,
I have great sponsors
there you go.
and
talk.
partners,
That's right.
like Rick.
That's right. You know,
I'm gonna show them your
so
ad.
what I could say is one of the reasons we're a sponsor is we have plenty of clients that read, existing clients that read your magazine, and we want to show the appreciation for those clients as well. And those that aren't clients, we'd like them to become clients, right?
Absolutely.
So being a sponsor of the magazine and being a sponsor of the community in essence, right, is showing that we support you and we thank you, hey, for supporting this small business and allowing us to, be a part of the community.
I didn't pay him to do that, people, by the way, but that's a perfect.
I would have studied if I'd have known.
I know. But you did amazing. If had you studied, you would have butchered it.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's what sponsors do. So this is like sponsoring your kid's soccer club, right? So the intent is not, hey, buy from me. It's, I'm supporting you, your life, what you're doing every single day. By the way, if you need Christmas lights, call Outdoor Lighting Perspectives, because Rick's gonna get that done for you. If you want really pretty lights so that when it gets dark at, 2:00 in the afternoon,
Yes.
your house can be seen, call Rick, because he does an amazing job. So that's what that is. It's all about, sponsoring your life. And then we feature a cool family. I mean, look at this. And then look, this is the Salmon family. Talked about them last time because their son is named Maverick and Joe.
We always do. That is a cool name.
It is a very cool name.
That's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
But let's think of a job that Maverick could have. He couldn't be an accountant.
Well, that's what my husband said. When I wanted to name Jack Maverick, he was like, can you imagine him going into a board meeting saying, hi, my name is Maverick? I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Yes, all the guys are looking at
yeah,
him like,
that'd be really cool.
I can imagine that.
Could.
That could.
you're gonna start thinking of Top Gun.
Exactly.
And then the group, your friends will call you Mav.
Yes.
Yo, what's up, man?
So tell us, so you do outdoor lighting,
Outdoor lighting,
right?
yes.
So what does that entail?
So, what I talk to clients, when we talk outdoor lighting, front of the homes, we light up your homes, the trees, the landscape that's in the front of your homes, as well as backyards with bistro string, light up trees, path lighting, things like that. So front yards for everybody else that's driving by, backyards for your enjoyment. So we mentioned COVID earlier, right? So during COVID, everybody was at home, nobody was going to restaurants.
Right.
So a lot of people were spending their times in their backyards going, oh my gosh, when the sun goes down, what do? It's dark back here.
Mhm.
You flip on a floodlight and you're blinded.
Right.
Instead of having subtle, nice ambient light or light that can allow you to see and participate in,
Mhm.
have family activities
Okay.
after the sun goes down, right? Without being lit up like a basketball court or a football field. So that's kind of what we do. Beautify the homes after the sun goes down, right? So you spend all this money on your home. Why should it disappear after it gets dark?
Ooh, I like that.
I
Is that your
like that.
tagline?
Right? Yeah.
Could be.
I cure the world of darkness, one light at a time.
Ooh,
If somebody can come up with the tagline for me, I'd be
that's
forever
dropping
grateful.
it like it's hot.
I
Dude,
know,
I
it's
think
Great, I love it.
Did you come up with that?
I don't know. I may have. I don't
I
know.
mean, take credit.
Should I
for it.
take credit for it?
Yes.
I'll take credit.
Yeah.
It's
No,
happening.
none of the thoughts that we have are ever original, right? So it's little snippets that we've heard from other people. We put it together and that's our original thought. So, but you're not just located here in Richmond. Where else are you?
So yeah,
Yes.
Harrisonburg, Lynchburg, Charlottesville, Richmond and surrounding areas. We go pretty much everywhere. Outdoor lighting's it's a national franchise. So there's about 107 franchisees across the country.
Okay.
So we're the biggest brand for outdoor lighting and holiday lighting in the country.
Okay. And you do some of the training for them, right?
I do. We host the new franchisee training here in Richmond, and we train all the new franchisees. how to install your landscape lighting and Christmas lighting properly and professionally, and make sure that our clients are happy, satisfied, and you know.
So you have a culture that goes across the franchise.
And that's the most important thing, is our culture and how we differentiate ourselves from everybody else, right? Is our everyone that purchases lights or rents our holiday lights becomes a client. A client is something that we have forever. It's not just a sale and done. We want to go back and visit you and put other designs together for your backyard, or maybe it's your lake property or your riverfront property or something like that.
So that's the other thread that I will tell you throughout all of my sponsors. They are not just about making the one sale, just like Ashley was sharing earlier. It's about creating that relationship. And we are starved of relationships because of what happened with COVID, but my sponsors are creating that with each and every single client. That's why I partner with people. Like, that's why these sponsors are in this magazine.
And that's why it works.
That when I go out and I find businesses, that's who I want to partner with. Somebody who wants to create a relationship, not, hey, I want to get your money and then you're yesterday's news. Right.
So then that's nuggets of knowledge right there. So Rick, really quickly, give our listeners an idea of the reason why, or some of the things to look out for by picking a franchise.
Well, obviously you want to pick something that, it fits into what you want to do, right? It fits into your lifestyle, fits into, your vision for owning a business, right?
Okay.
The biggest benefit I get out of a franchise is brand recognition, right?
Mhm.
You don't have to build that brand. It's already
there.
Yeah, it's already there, right? The second thing is buying power. You get buying power. We have buying power for, 107 franchisees across the country. So we have our manufacturer, so we can negotiate large quantities of inventory, right? So and then warranties, lifetime warranties, pretty much on everything we sell, because we have the volume behind us to back it up.
Okay.
Right. So when you're looking for a business, you've got to find out what works for you in your vision of owning a business. Do you want to own a retail store? Or do you want to own a lifestyle service center? Or do you want to own a restaurant, right? Some people just aren't food people, right? Or
Right.
restaurant owners or retail owners, right? I didn't want to be a retail owner. Not that that's a bad thing. I just didn't fit into my scope when I retired and I started looking for something to own, right? So this fell into my lap. I was actually a client. I had lights on my house.
Oh,
So I knew the owner, and so we worked out a purchase, and I love it. I have fun every day I go to work.
How long have you been doing this?
5 years.
here you go.
5 years. And
All righty.
and the brand's here local. The brand is
Where you located at?
the brand is I'm my office on Wild Rose Road in Midlothian, but the brand is in Shore Pump on it's Outdoor Living Brands or Empowered Brands now.
Okay.
So yeah, near Gather.
See, everyth's serendipitous.
That
This
is true.
And I didn't know this. I did not know this.
Yeah, so the brand is located here in Richmond, so it's great. So there's a lot of support, and even if you didn't live here, they weren't here, their support is second to none. And that's when you're looking for a business, what kind of support are you going to get from that franchise?
So not only should the person who's buying the franchise be interviewed by the franchisor, but the franchisee should interview them. Did I say that backwards?
Talk to other people, other
Yes, absolutely.
franchisees.
And
Yeah.
I do talk to a lot of potential new franchisees coming into that are interested in coming in. So
Right.
and it's got to be a fit for them as well as the
Absolutely.
There you go. On the mic, Anna Sothen. Time flies when you're here.
Absolutely, because we always have fun, but
That
we
is
forgot to ask Rick how people can find him.
That's why I have you
I
here.
know, right? I'm getting better at this.
This is going to be easy. Outdoorlights.com.
That's it.
That's it.
Outdoorlights.com.
That's almost as easy as gather. Like, how do you find us? Gather. Do it. Alrighty, so Outdoor Living, thanks for coming in. Alrighty, Anna Sothen. One last time, how can people find you in Swift Creek Living?
Yes, so Anna Sothen on Facebook and Instagram, and I don't do TikTok, but and then Swift Creek Living
I
at
can't
Best
believe you don't do
Birch.
TikTok.
I
You look like you could be a TikTok.
I would have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would have a lot of fun, but I would get in a lot of trouble.
Well, I was gonna say, you might get called on the carpet.
A lot.
with some of your TikTok shenanigans.
Yes, it would. So anybody who has received this publication, if you live in the neighborhood and would like to be on the cover, message me.
That's right. Hey, look,
Because
and
I-
so, all right, we gotta go quickly.
We
But
do.
you know what? But check this out. Lindsay Jones, didn't something big happen in her world recently?
Did it? She's engaged. She's
I
gonna-
thought I saw a bunch of pictures. Did she get married?
No, not yet.
That didn't
No,
happen.
she went to a wedding in England.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yes, no, not yet.
But she's engaged.
She
I
is
remember
engaged.
seeing something.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
what we do, ladies and
So-
gentlemen. We keep up with what's happening in the world, business life and everything in between. All right, so we'd like to thank Ashley, like to thank Rick for coming on the Sothen. We gotta go.
We
That's
do.
all I say, the microphone ain't free. Sponsors, we love sponsors. So shout out to all the sponsors out there. We gotta go. Thanks now. Take care.
Bye, everybody.